Hi guys, welcome back to this video. लाइफ के अंदर क्या गाना सुन सकते हैं? Annie Frank, my favorite book. Not favorite, I love to learn the war period. At first page of Annie Frank book, at the young age of 13, Annie Frank, her parents and her elder sister Margot went into hiding in Amsterdam warehouse to escape forcefully deportation by the Nazis. For the next 2 years, the Franks, along with another family of three and a single border, shared the closed confines of the secret annex. The inmates were betrayed in August 1944, arrested and cruelly torn apart by the circumstances that followed. On her 13th birthday, Annie had been gifted a diary that became her closest friend, confidant during the year in hiding. It is believed that Annie wanted to publish a book based on her diary in which the young girl recorded her feelings and experiences with utmost honesty. Otto Frank and his father was the only member of family who survived the war and the horror of the Holocaust. To fulfill the wish of the daughter, he decided to publish a diary. Written over 2 years, the diary reveals the thoughts of girl, child growing into a young girl under happier, through less fortunate circumstances. That last entry of the diary should have been made on 1st August 1944, when Annie was just months away from turning 16. Makes this book one of the most moving accounts on the Holocaust. No one watching my video, my live stream. Still I'm steady. Oh, diary of Annie Frank. Wow, smells good. Annie Frank. Wow. Looks. This is Annie Frank. He born 1929 and died 1945. Only the age of 15. Amazing. He started his diary from Sunday. Sunday 14th June 1942 on Friday June 14th 12th. I wake up at 6 o'clock and no wonder it was my birthday, but of course I was not allowed to get up at that hour, so I had to control my curiosity until a quarter to 7. 7 quarter to 7 is quarter means 7:15. I don't know what is 7:15 or not. Quarter 7 and the half of 7 is 7:30. Quarter I think 7:15. Okay. Then I could bear it no longer and I went to the dining room where I received the warm welcome from my mortgagee, Mortje, the cat. Cat name is Mortje. Soon after 7, I went to mommy and daddy and then to the sitting room to unpack my parents. The first greet me as you possibly the nicest of all. Then on the table there were the bench of roses, a plant, and some peonies and more arrived during the day. I got necessary things from mommy and daddy and was thoroughly spoiled by various friends. Among other things, I was given the book Camera Obscure, Camera Obscure, and also Dutch sagas and legends. And a pretty party game, lots of sweets, chocolates, a puzzle, bronze, Daisy goes to the mountains. Another terrific book, some money. Now I can buy the myths of Greece and Rome grand. The Henley called for me and we went to school during recess. I treated everyone to sweet biscuits and then we had to go back to our lessons. Now I must stop. Bye bye. Were going to be great plans. That is the day of Anne Frank, his birthday. He buys sweets, biscuits, distributed everyone, treated everyone. Okay, then Monday. I had my birthday party on Sunday afternoon. We showed a film, The Lighthouse Keeper, with that adorable dog, Rin Tin Tin. Rin Tin Tin. A dog name is Rin Tin Tin, which my school friends thoroughly enjoyed. We had a lovely time. There were lots of girls and boys. Mommy always. My voice is clear or not? Okay, I will use that. Okay, I use this for you. Audio 100% battery quality. Sorry. There were the lots of girls and boys, and mommy always wants to know whom I am going to marry. Mommy always wants to know whom I am going to marry. Little does she guess that it's Peter Sift. One day I managed without blushing or flickering an eyelid to get that idea right out of her mind. For years, Henley and Sunny Letterman have been my best friends. Henley and Sunny Letterman have been my best friends. And since then, I have got to know Jacqueline and Marcel at the Jewish secondary school, Jewish center. We are a lot together a lot, and she is now my best girlfriend. Henry is more friendly with another girl. Sunny goes to a different school where she has made new friends. Okay, very sad. This thing is very sad. I think. I think so. Hmm. I relate that story. I think amazing. Someone watching there through the window. Okay. Saturday, 20th June 1942. I haven't written for a few days because I wanted first of all to think about my diary. It's an odd idea for someone like me to keep a diary, not only because I have never done so before, but because it seems to me that neither I nor for that matter anyone else will be interested in the on bossming of the 30-year-old schoolgirl. Still, what does that matter? I want to write, but more than that, I want to bring out all kinds of things that lie buried deep in my heart. There is saying that paper is more patient than man. It come back to me on one of my slightly melancholy days. While I sat pen in hand, feeling too bored and limp even to make up my mind whether to go out or stay at home. Yes, there is no doubt that paper does have more patience, and as I don't intend to show this cardboard covered notebook bearing the proud name of diary to anyone unless I find a real friend, boy or girl, probably nobody will care. And now I come to the root of the matter, the reason for my starting a diary. It is that I have so much real friend. Let me put it more clearly since no one will be believe that a girl of 13 feels herself quite alone in the world. Nor is it so. I have darling parents and a sister of 16. I know about 30 people whom one might call friends. I have staring of boyfriends anxious to catch a glimpse of me and who falling that peep at me through mirror in class. I have relation aunts and uncles who are darlings too. A good home. No, I don't seem to lack anything, but it's the same with all my friends, just fun and joking, nothing more. I can never bring myself to talk of anything outside the common road. We don't seem to be able to get any closer. That is the root of the trouble. Perhaps I lack confidence, but anyway, there it is the stubborn fact. I don't seem to be able to do anything about it. Hence, this diary, in order to enhance in my mind's eye the picture of the friends for whom I have waited so long. I don't want to set down a series of bald facts in the diary like the most people do, but I want this diary itself to be my friend. I shall call my friend Kitty. Kitty. Kitty is also name of my uncle's daughter. Okay, no one really grabs what I am talking about if I begin my letters to Kitty just out of the blue. So albeit unwillingly I will start by sketching in brief the story of my life. My father was 36 when he married. My mother was then 25. My sister Margot was born in 1926 in Frankfurt on Main. I followed on June 12, 1929. Okay. As we are Jews, we emigrated to Holland in 1933. Immigrated in Holland to Holland in 1933, where my father was appointed managing director of Dutch Opecta Company. Los Opecta Company. This film is in close relationship with the film of Gas and Co. In the same building of which my father is a partner. The rest of our family, however, felt the full impact Hitler Hitler's anti-Jewish law. So life was filled with anxiety. In 1938, after the programs, my two uncles, my mother, brother escaped to the USA. My old grandmother came to us. She was then 73. After May 1940, good times, good times rapidly fled past the world in the capitulation, followed by the arrival of the Germans, which is when the sufferings of the Jews really began. Anti-Jewish decree followed each other in quick succession. Jews must wear yellow star. Jews must wear yellow star and a hand of their bicycle. Jews are banned from trams and forbidden to drive. Jews are only allowed to do their shopping between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, which bear placard Jewish shop must be indoors by 8 o'clock and cannot even sit in their warm curtains. After that hour, Jews are forbidden to visit theaters, cinemas, and other places of entertainment. Prohib- Forbidden. Jews may not take part in public sports, swimming baths, tennis court, hockey field, and other sports ground are all prohibited to them. Jews may not visit Christians. Jews must go to Jewish schools and many more restrictions of a similar kind. So we could not do this. Were forbidden to do that, but life went on in split of it all. Jacqueline used to say to me, "You are scared to do anything because it may be forfeited. Our freedom was strictly limited, yet things were still bearable." Granny died in Granny died in January 1942. No one will ever know how much she is present in my thoughts and how much I love her still. In 1934, I went to school at the Montessori kindergarten and continued there. It was at the end of the school year, then I was from 6B, that I had to say goodbye to my dear teacher, Mrs. K. We both wept. It was very sad. In 1941, I went with my sister Margot to the Jewish secondary school. She into the fourth form and I into the first. So far, everything is alright with the four of us. Yeah, right. Yeah. Just think about that. That kind of circumstances face Annie Frank in the age of 13. I don't see anything like that, right? Annie Frank. That is not good. Life is not beautiful. Every time I think I built my life beautiful. Everyone knows me, everyone loves me, everyone try to become like me. I became the greatest inspiration of all over the world. But it will not happen. I'm in the age of 22, doing nothing. But in this world, people doesn't know I'm exist or not. I know I'm exist, but I am the ghost of this world. Yes, I'm looking like a ghost. No one loves me. I don't better build amazing relation with my family. I'm very alone person. I'm always alone. No one is here to recognize me. I'm the yeah. You're Subhranshu. Yeah, I'm Subhranshu. How are you? No one tell. Don't want talk like that with me. Just I'm alone person. Just living my life in my way. I mind my own business, not anyone else. Still, I'm not successful. I'm not famous. I lost my where I am. Lost myself. You think I'm very busy person, huh? No, I'm not. I'm not a busy person. I'm very simple person. You can't imagine how simple I am. You can't imagine. Okay. Why I'm not looking like a smart person? Smartest person. Why? I feel very tired. Okay, next part. So, 20th June. Dear Kitty, I will start straight away. You're so peaceful at the moment. Around Margot, I got to play big figure with some friends. I expect you will be rather surprised at the fact that I should talk of boyfriends of my age. Allah one simply cannot seem to avoid it at our school. As soon as a boy asks if he may bicycle home with me and we get into conversation 9 out of 10 times, I can be sure that he will fall ahead of heels in love immediately simply and allow me out of his sight. New type you get some who blow kisses or try to get hold of your arm, but they are you're Sunny. Yes, Maya. Kitty is who? I shall call my friend Kitty. Oh, fact that in my diary, like most people do, I want this diary itself to be my friend. I shall call my friend Kitty. Oh, Kitty is diary. Kitty is here, her diary. Okay. No one is here. So, people I wants to know. I'm I'm not a happy person. Any people are waiting for me. Diary of a Young Girl. Okay, 1 hour completed. No one see.